Boys out there,
you have to tighten your buns.
there was a wonderful exercise.
That's one way. That's Pavarotti said. It has no place to go. Whoop!
But for the actor, we had a wonderful exercise when I was at Northwestern that we were given an image. We were given an image of that there's a guy across the street about to jump off a rooftop, and you're going to tell him, "Don't jump." Now you've got to say it loud enough so he'll hear you. But if you scream at him, if you say, "Don't jump," he's going to get scared and fall. So we'd walk around commanding this imaginary person across the street not to jump, and we'd say, "Don't jump." And finally, when you say, "Don't jump" enough, you've got it placed and you're projecting. You know, it was like an automatic
thing.
Yes,
sir. Suppose it's a girl. Don't jump, miss. Forget it.
Anybody ever tell you look like Burt Reynolds?
Yes, no.
We're going to take a little commercial break here. We'll be back with more dinner right after this. Don't go away.
An elegant dinner. Everybody eats. It's really nice.
Now the vegetables are coming out. Waiter, you're a little sluggish
the vegetable, it is very, very nice. We use only Mrs. Paul's frozen vegetables.
Now, Jerry, tell me about the show. It's terrific. The Law and Harry McGraw. How's that going along?
It's been a struggle, but we've got a new time slot now, Wednesdays at 8, and I think that...
I'm not doing nothing. I'll watch it.
Well, why don't you come on it? Never mind.
I would love to come on. You think you're like a fat, crazy, out of his mind...
What about a skinny Swedish guy? Go against type. I mean,
I don't want to do surgery just to do the show.
But I think this, we were never really a late 10 o'clock show with violence and car chases and everything. It's more of a family show, and it's a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. And what kind of, do you do a lot of the physical stuff on it? Do you like doing that?
Well, Harry is the kind of guy who, if he hits somebody, is liable to break his hand. You know, he's not a superhero. And if there's a car chase, his car is liable to break down, you know. So once in a while we have something a little bit physical, but nothing as physical as this.
Now you're a great pool player also, which somebody said you want on a show now. So you do crazy stuff. On what show did you play pool against Minnesota Fats?
It was on the Dick Cavett show years ago. They asked me on to shoot pool against Minnesota Fats, and
how did you feel about that?
I loved it. What happened was we played 8-ball. I broke, he missed, and I ran the table. And then he did some trick shots, and I set up sort of Mosconi's finale trick shot, and I banged it in the first time. And the funny part was I was doing Promises, Promises at that time, and my theater was right across the street. And as I went to go to the theater, one of the stagehands said, "How did the Dick Cavett show go?" And I told him what happened. So that night, he goes into a bar, and the Cavett show is on television. So there's a whole bunch of stagehands there.
Oh, no!
And he says, 2-1 Jerry beats Fats. And they're all betting. I bet Fats doesn't make a ball. They're betting him again. Now I set up the Mosconi trick shot. He says, 5-1 Jerry makes it the first try. He said he won about $400.
So they thought it was live.
Sure.
And it was a tape show.
Yeah, maybe Fats was setting you up for the Tonight Show so he could come back and run the table.
I'll be looking for a bigger bet. Yeah.
So now, Tim, how long's I knew it was good. Now we're going to get letters for
You're all chicken. You're all chicken. Go on. I don't care. Oh, somebody stole my lunch.
All right, we're going to take a commercial break while
I wasn't really going to eat the bird.
We're coming back.
Hey, I'll give you the bird.
The Will Shriner Show is brought to you in part by Extra Strength Excedrin, the headache medicine from Bristol Myers. Promotional consideration provided by...
We will now demonstrate how to work off the couch.
L.A. Law's Susan Rattan seeks thrills with Will tomorrow.
For making the dinner.
But you know, you have to go to the Pantages Theater. If you're in California, you have to go to the Pantages Theater and get the joy that this man reaps. The bill?
The bill.
He's giving us a bill.
This is,
Here, give me a... Just a moment. No, sorry, just a moment. I want to give you a tip. No, that's all right. You were very good. You were very good.
Thank you, Monsieur Dame, and I will see you around town.
Wait, my napkin is all dirty.
Well, anyway, while we take time out, I want to thank Jerry Orbach for being here, The Law, and Harry McGraw on Wednesday night.
My napkin was dirty.
Tim Curry will be at the Pantages Theater. If you get a chance to see him and Me and My Gal, it's a terrific show. I recommend it. Then you'll be on tour with it. And Pass the Ammo opens with the two of you in April, and you'll be on Designing Women.
Monday nights, 9:30.
Monday nights at 9:30. Dom DeLuise will be, I guess, hanging out with a waiter for a while.
Very much
Until he gets cleaned up. Dom,
No, it's just that it was messy. The meal was messy.
you're used to
But I
it.
love French food.
Dom, thanks for being here. The cookbook is called Eat This. That's all the time we have for our show.
Goodbye.
Thank you all for joining us for this intimate, chaotic dinner here on the show. We'll see you tomorrow.
Will Schreiner's wardrobe furnished by Rick Palak. The Will Schreiner Show is a Charles Colarusso production and a Bonnie Burns production in association with Group W Productions.